Hello everyone, welcome to AiHouse demonstration. So first of all, AiHouse is a cloud-based software, which means that you don't need to download or install anything on your computer. All you need to do is to go to www.aihouse.com, sign up for an account, log in, and click Start to Design, and then you'll be able to enter the software anywhere you want. And on our website, you can also see a lot of information. Okay, so in support and in training center, you'll be able to find a lot of tutorials. There are over 300 of them. And then in design gallery, design market, you'll be able to see a lot of the works shared by our users. For example, this is one of our users in Malaysia. You can check on their works. And this is a panorama rendered in AiHouse by this user. Okay, so I'm gonna enter our software now. Just give it a few seconds and the software is gonna load. Yeah, this would be our software interface. So first of all, there are several ways to create a floor plan. For example, you can draw it freely, however you want it. And then you can convert the 2D floor plan to 3D very easily, just like that. You can also use our roaming mode to get inside a scene to check on the details. All right. And from here, you can also add doors, windows, maybe columns, beams. Let's take a look, just like that, very easily. And another way to draw a floor plan is that you can also import a CAD drawing of your floor plan. We're compatible with DXF file. Just give it a few seconds and it's now finished. We can convert it to 3D to take a look, just like that. And the third way is that you can also import a picture of your floor plan. So here I have a rough sketching of a floor plan, and our AI can recognize this floor plan and recreate it in our software. All you need to do is to confirm on the scale, click enter, and it will be done, just like that. And once again, you can also use our roaming mode to get inside a scene to take a look. Okay. Okay, so here in this sample section, you can find a lot of design templates. There are over 200 design templates in our system, and you can click open any one of them. You can get inside a scene and maybe find some inspiration for your design. Just give it a few seconds. Just like that. And basically, you can manipulate everything inside these templates. For example, you can move them, you can delete them, you can make changes to every aspect. In this room, for example, I can add a new bed, change the bed to a new one in the scene, just like that. I can also change the floor to another texture, maybe. Same thing with the walls, just like that. Okay. And we also have a very convenient material editor function, which allows you to further edit the details of the furniture. And here are the materials. There are a lot of materials to choose from. For example, I can change uh, this to a green texture, just like that. Click Save, and then you can see the furniture in a new texture, just like that. Okay, feel free to explore. And In our library, we have over 30 million 3D models and texture materials. And this number is pushing 40 million actually. So you can basically find anything in our libraries. Furniture, uh, texture, wallpaper, okay, decorations, anything you need. And of course, the most powerful functions of our software are our customization modules. Okay, so we have 10 customization modules, which allows you to customize tiling, ceiling, and storage combinations. And here I'm just going to use a very simple kitchen scene to demonstrate some of the modules so that you get the idea of what we can do with these customization modules. So I'm going to open a kitchen scene. Let's use this one. Give it a few seconds. And this would be the floor plan. Looks like this. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to demonstrate our kitchen customization module. And as you can see on the left, there are actually a lot of storage units for you to choose from, and a lot of different categories. So I'm just going to I'm going to design a cabinet combination here first. So for example, I'm going to put a fueler here, and then I'm going to make it against the wall. And then I'm going to put another unit here. And as you can see, the workflow is very, very simple. It's mostly just drag and drop. And then you can also edit the dimensions with these parameters. I'm going to put another one here for the sink. You can also choose different faucets from our library and the accessories to go with it. I'm just going to use the default one, okay? And then I'm going to add another one here. I'm going to make it a little bit wider. And then put another unit for the stove here. Make it a little bit wider. Another handy feature is that these units, they can automatically adjust their size according to the environment. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you. For example, I'm going to put the storage unit here. Okay, you can see that the width is 600 millimeter, but if I drag it in to this corner, you can see that its size has been automatically adjusted. So this is very, very convenient for our users. Let me save it. So I've finished the lower layout of the cabinet combination. I'm going to work on the wall. Let's find another filler. Put it here. Once again, make it against the wall, and I'm going to make it a little higher. And we can go to our wall cabinet category to find something that we might need. So let's go with this one. I'm gonna go make it a little bit wider. And then I'm gonna add another unit here. Adjust its size. And maybe another style here. 800 millimeter. And let's add another one for my cooker hood. Let's put it here, and I'm going to make it slightly smaller. And of course, you can also change the cooker hood to another one. That's totally fine. We also have a library for that. And I'm going to put another unit here, then we will be done. just like that. And I've finished the layout in only a few minutes. Okay. So here, I can add some kitchen appliances very easily. For example, I can add maybe a dishwasher. Go to the oven catalog, and I'm gonna go with this one, just like that. Save it. So from here, I can also edit some of the accessories very easily. For example, I can edit the handles very easily. And we also have a library for handles, of course, you can use them. I'm just gonna stick with my favorite. And you can see that the direction of the handles are a little bit off on some units. So I can just adjust them very easily. All I need to do is to go to handle, make sure it's horizontal, just like that. Let's save it. And I can also change the style of my door panels very easily. And once again, we have a library for that, and you can find a lot of different styles of door panels in our library. I'm gonna stick with my favorite. Just like that, the door style has been changed. And I'm going to edit the material of my cabinets. There are a lot of different materials for you to choose from. I am going to, once again, I'm going to use my favorite. Let's make sure they're all consistent. And of course, I can also add some flavor to my design. For example, I can click Control and then select on these units. And then I'm going to change them to another material. I'm going to change them to blue. Just like that. And we can continue to add more flavor. I'm going to change these two units to orange. Just like that, I have finished the design of my cabinet combination. And here I can add countertops very easily. Our system can automatically detect the areas that would need a countertop. And in this little window here, you can edit the dimensions of your countertop. You can choose different styles of your countertop. I'm going to choose, let's choose this one, okay? And then I can also choose the materials here. I can change it to, for example, marble, maybe. Click generate, and just like that, countertop installed. Another handy feature is that you can actually group your designs together. I can click Control, select on all of them, and then group them together and then save it, save the group to my personal library for future use. So here I actually have saved something in my personal library, so I'm just gonna drag it out and use it in this scene. And of course, if you want to edit the details of this group, you can just ungroup them and then edit them however you want it. Once again, I'm going to add a countertop here. So from here, I can also add the cornice, the molding, and the toe kicks very easily. Once again, our system can detect the area that would need moldings, a cornice. You can edit dimensions here. You can change its style. I'm gonna use this simple style. You can also change its material here. Click OK. There goes our cornice. molding. I can also add toe kicks or base trim very easily. Once again, I can choose a different style, add its dimension a little bit, change its material, click OK, and we're done. And here I can also use our material painter to make sure the material of my molding and my base trim are consistent. Just like that. And we are done. So this would be our kitchen customization module. So here I'm going to demonstrate our tiling module. Double click to enter the canvas. I'm going to demonstrate it on this wall, okay? So it would be easier for you to see. I can hide my furniture. You can see here we have a lot of different tile paving formats for you to use. Feel free to explore them. There are also a lot of different combinations, for example, double tile combination, multiple tile combination paving. And you can also do a lot of things with our tiling module. For example, we can change the materials here. We have a huge library for that. I can change its size here. I can change its paving positions. I can even customize its brick seam, for example. I can make it larger, the tile seam. I can also change the material of the seam. I can rotate it 35-degree, just like that. I can also edit the tile thickness. And here I'm just going to use a very simple paving format here. I'm going to change its size, and I'm going to use the default material. Just like that. Another interesting feature is that you can define different areas for your paving format. For example, I only want to pave in this area. So I draw a rectangle here, and then I'm going to pave only in this area. Just like that. This would be our tiling customization module. Of course, there are actually so much more to it, but I'm only demonstrating some very simple functions of these modules. And then I'm going to demonstrate our ceiling module. Okay, I am going to quickly design a recessed ceiling in only a few seconds. Let's change its size a little bit. And then I'm going to add its parameters to create a recessed effect, just like that. We have a recessed ceiling in only a few seconds. So these would be our customization modules. And I'm going to finish this scene, and then I'm going to render some pictures and panoramas for you, okay? I'm going to drag another storage combination here. I've already stored something in my personal library, so I'm going to use it here. And then I'm going to go to my personal library for some furniture. I'm going to drag a dining set to this area. Let's put some heaters here. And just like that, we have added furniture to our scene, and I'm going to change the floor to another material. And we are done with the scene. Let's save it, and then I'm going to render it for you. Click render. And this would be our rendering interface. All right, so we have four different resolutions for you to choose from: standard definition, HD, alt UHD, and 4K. I'm going to render in HD. It's only going to take 3 minutes. And even if you render 4K resolution, it's not going to take longer than 10 minutes. So it's lightning fast. And here I can also edit some of our camera settings. Its distance to the ground, the camera angle. I can also edit the lightings here. So I'm going to find a great perspective. And then I'm going to click submit. And just like that, the render request will be submitted to our cloud service. And it's going to return the result in only a few minutes. And during this process, you can actually close the whole window. You can log out of the software. You can close your computer, and it's not going to affect anything. Okay. When you log in again, when you log into your account again, you can still see the rendered results. So I'm going to render a panorama for you. Let's go to the center of the scene. We have 4K and 6K resolution. All right, click submit. Just like that, you don't need to do anything. All you need to do is to wait. You can see that the render are already in progress. Just give it a few minutes and we'll see the result very soon. So another thing about our render is that you can actually add a lot of interactive features to it. For example, this is some of our panoramas. I'm going to let you take a look. So this would be the kitchen scene I just designed. You can see that our panorama is 720 degree, and you can also create panoramic walkthroughs very easily. Your audience, they can walk from space to space to explore your scene, to explore your proposal, just like that. And you can also add a lot of links to your walkthrough. For example, I can direct my audience to my website, okay? Or I can show them a video, that's totally fine. I can also add different product tags, okay? So this would be, you can put a picture here, and then you can also put some product descriptions, pricing information, promotion information, or your store location. All right. You can also direct them straight to your ordering page also. Same thing here. And another amazing thing is that you can also add a lot of product options. For example, I can change this countertop to another material, another color. You can present a lot of different options that your clients may like. I can also change, you can basically change everything inside. Okay, I can change the color of my cabinet to brown, just like that, or red. And it's very easy to achieve that. I can also change the color of the tile, just like that. And it's also very, very easy to promote your walkthrough. All you need to do is to send this link to your client and then they can see it. So I'm going to send this link to the group chat so that you can see it, all right? And I also encourage you to scan this QR code. Use your cell phone to scan this QR code so that you can also see our walkthrough on your cell phone. Our panoramic walkthroughs are mobile friendly, so this is a very amazing feature. And we can now go back to our render. I think they're done. Just like that. Yes, it's already done. So this would be our HD render, HD quality render. You can download it to your computer and you can see the result is amazing. Only a few minutes. And let's go take a look at the panorama. This is the panorama we just rendered. In just a few minutes, you can see a panorama like that. So this would be our demonstration. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me.